just can't be facing a brick wall. Carpet is a no. That is... Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Quinn, and for today's video I put together a checklist of things that you should consider before apartment hunting in downtown Chicago, looking at luxury apartments. This has helped me save a lot of time by not entertaining apartments that's not the right fit for me. And I know you guys are all busy people. A lot of you are looking into moving to Chicago for school or for work, so I hope this list helps. So I do want to just jump right into the video. First, you want to create 2 columns. One will be your must-have. No matter what, you need to have these checked off to even consider the building in general. And then you want to have on one side is the nice to have. If they have it, great. If not, you can live with it. I'm gonna share with you my must-have and my nice to have list, and maybe some other things to consider as well. Hopefully this will give you an idea on what you can build out in your list. So let's get right into the video. First thing that you absolutely need to know is the size of your apartment. So are you looking for a studio, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom apartment? That's like something you really need to know in advance. For me, I knew right away that I was looking for a studio, and there's like different types of studio. There's one that is kind of like a convertible studio where they have a divider. There's no door, but there's just like a little dividing door that will separate the living room area from your bedroom. So it makes it feel like you have a bedroom, but it's not. It's a little bit more expensive sometimes. But yeah, like studio is like the standard, and then the convertible, and then the 1-bedroom and then 2-bedroom. And usually in the city, studio and 1-bedroom are the most expensive because everyone just wants to live alone. Second thing you need to consider is parking. Does your building even have a parking attached to the building or not attached? It could be like a parking lot building across the street or a couple of buildings down. I have a car, so having a parking garage connecting to the building or somewhere near the proximity is a must-have because I'm planning to take my car with me. So that is something that you really need to consider. Like if the building doesn't have any parking, that's automatically a no. Third thing is there has to be a rooftop pool. The main reason why I moved out this year is to experience Chicago in the summertime with the rooftop pool, with the little patio, with the jacuzzi or whatever. I often like do like a staycation where I like go to downtown hotel with a pool so I can like enjoy that summertime pool. So I'm really looking forward to having my rooftop pool this summer and just barbecuing with friends and just hanging out and stuff. Oh my god, I'm so excited. In-unit washer and dryer, also a must-have. I grew up with washer and dryer right on the same floor, so me going to a shared washer and dryer area, not about to compromise on that. With Chicago, it's not like New York, right? It's pretty affordable where you can get like an in-unit washer and dryer. Fifth thing to consider, do you want your unit to have carpet or wood floor? For me, carpet is a no. That is nasty. Okay, for me, carpet is just like no, especially like renting. So many people has rent and lived in your unit before, unless it's like a brand new place, and even then I don't want carpet. That was something that it was a must-have. I needed to have wooden floor. It doesn't have to be wood, it could be like vinyl or you know, those laminated fake wood floor. I think that's what I have now. Okay, the sixth thing is a gym. I have been trying really hard to be healthier, to be more active and exercise a little bit more. I wanted a gym in my building that will help give me a little bit of motivation to go work out more. That has not always been the case, but we're trying. Another one of my must-have, floor-to-ceiling window. It has always been a dream of mine to live in a floor-to-ceiling window apartment in downtown. So for me to move into a building or unit without floor-to-ceiling window and living and paying the amount that I do in downtown would not make sense. If you live in a studio and you have like a small window, and I do want to talk about the window thing in a second, it would just be so dark and you'll feel really miserable living in a studio with a small window because you won't get enough lighting to feel good. You just feel dark and trapped, you know? Window was like a big thing, and I did compromise my unit because it has really big wide windows, and it's not floor to ceiling because there's a little thing, but it's like perfect because look at the lighting, it's great. And like with windows, I have to say, when it's raining, storming, cloudy outside, the view is still really nice because you're kind of like higher up and then you can like see the clouds and stuff. So, okay, so on the window thing, my must-have was a good view. It doesn't have to be amazing view. I just can't be facing a brick wall. If I want to face a brick wall, I will just live anywhere in Chicago and not downtown. Oh, about the window, a little thing that I learned getting into this whole window lighting thing. So there's never eat sour watermelon. East facing window, you get the early sunrise. People love east facing window because you get direct sunlight right when the sun rises. And then on the opposite side, so if you get a west facing window, you can see the sun setting and you can still get that direct sunlight. And so east and west, you get direct sunlight. East is when you get the morning sunrise, west is you get the sunset time. So if you're like a morning person, you want to consider doing the east facing window because you get sunlight in the morning time and you get direct sunlight. South, you get constant sunlight because it's in the back, it's constantly always beaming, but then you want to consider this. South, you always get direct sunlight and like that can increase your AC bill. It's always beaming into your window and it heats up your place, so your bill might go up because, you know what I'm saying? So your bill might go up because it's warming up your apartment. And then north, you get no direct sunlight. Like there will never be sunlight directly touching your skin or you. At first, I really wanted east facing window. And if you buy a house, you should want like some east facing window. But north, you get like no direct sunlight. And my window now is north facing. At first, I was against this. Then the good thing about north facing window, only if you live in an apartment with a big window, you get this like diffused light because there's no like harsh sunlight coming directly at you, which is a good thing if you think about it because then you don't get like premature wrinkles from the sunlight. And I work at my window, I like to like look outside into the world and I don't have to consider like putting on sunscreen and stuff every day. But actually like I don't know if the sun ray like deflect, I'm not sure, I have to really look into that. But then you don't get direct sunlight, so it's not like beaming, burning your skin or blinding you. So north facing window, honestly, to me is like the best if you live in a studio or unit with the big windows. North facing window is not good if your window is small because you will not really get that much sunlight. So let's get into our nice to have list. So before moving here, I never cared about a dishwasher. I always kind of just like hand wash my dishes. I think it's like an Asian thing, but now I love my dishwasher. I hate hand washing my dishes, such a waste of time. A nice to have back then for me would be a dishwasher, but now I feel like that would be a must have if I were to move again. And then this one thing that I did not consider before, but a nice to have refrigerator with a water dispenser. So my refrigerator does not have a water dispenser integrated into the refrigerator. So I actually always have to buy water, or I would just fill up my jug. Down in my gym, we have like a water filter station like every day, and it's like a pain in the ass. There's like that water Brita filter thing, but I don't know if I really trust that. Like if any of you guys use the Brita, can you let me know if that's trustworthy? Because I'm just like very skeptical. How are you filtering the water so fast as you're pouring out the water, but then the water filter refrigerator thing is the same? I don't know. Another nice to have for me is a gas stove. So you want to consider either a gas stove or electric stove. For me, a gas stove is just so much better. I wanted to cook more. If I loved the apartment and it didn't have a gas stove, that would have been fine. And I know some of you comment, you're planning to move into the city for school or for work. Consider the CTA that's around your building. There's like red line, blue line, brown line, purple line. If you don't have a car, you want to make sure that it's like in walking distance so you can get to your line quickly. Red line and blue line are the two most popular line in downtown Chicago, so if you're near any of those, you're good. And then another one of my nice to have, I really wanted to live a little bit closer to the highway. It makes traveling so much easier when you live next to the highway because you can just get on and then go versus maneuvering through the streets, especially during like traffic hour in downtown. You can like be driving forever, so that's just something to consider. Pet friendly building. I don't have a pet, but I know a lot of people have pets, and you want to see if your building allows pet. Most of the time it's like a pet fee that you have to pay for on a monthly basis or like a yearly basis type of thing, but you want to make sure the building is like pet friendly. My building is very pet friendly. There's a lot of pets in my building, and there's like a whole grooming amenities for pet. I would consider one unit over the other if there was more free parking space out in the street. This one's actually a little bit of a stretch because in downtown Chicago, free public parking space or even paid parking space is kind of hard to find. That's the reason why I picked this apartment over something else. There's like a lot of street parkings, which is like very rare actually, like very freaking rare. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, last thing is a lounge area. And usually a lot of luxurious apartments, they offer a gaming area with like pool table or arcade or like different little games things that you can play and hang out with your friends. I wanted that little barbecue area to grill, and like I said, I really want to invite people over and hang out, and my building does offer that. So I'm very happy with my apartment. Anyways, that is it. Happy apartment hunting. And if there's anything else that I missed or I didn't cover, feel free to comment down below so you can help someone else out that's apartment hunting. If you give me a thumbs up, there is this new thing where YouTube will give you a lot of confetti, so it's really pretty, so try it. Like the video down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the post notifications to get notified when I post next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!